show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional. I've done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom. Hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
I am the greatest.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Mikey Garcia, I gotta give it up to him. I gotta give it up to him. He definitely showed his greatness in this fight against Robert Easter Jr. I definitely jumped out the window with this one. I predicted the upset, Robert Easter Jr. over Mikey Garcia, and I gave a whole like 10-15 minute video on why I thought Robert Easter Jr. was going to win the fight. You know, I said I was going to stand by the decision. I'm standing by it like a man. You know, got to eat that crow at the end of the day, and I've been eating it for days. This video a couple days late, but I needed a couple days to get over it. You know, but Robert Easter Jr. just not on Mikey's level. Just not on Mikey's level. Mikey has officially given G5 Jeff TV the second loss of his prediction career. So now I'm at 21 wins and 2 losses and 3 draws. We still looking good though. We still looking good. We still get them right. But all of the reasons that I thought Mikey Garcia was going to lose that fight was I just thought he wasn't prepared. I thought he was slipping. I thought he wasn't focused on Robert Easter Jr. And it was the exact opposite. It was the exact opposite. I was on live for this fight. I was live on the channel. Big shout out to everybody that was on my live too, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Like, that live was lit. That live was definitely lit. And during the live, I was actually saying that after the first round, I was like, okay, Robert Easter Jr., he's coming out to establish a jab, jabbing up and down. You know, he doing what he got to do. He definitely won round 1. Then round 2, basically, you know, Mikey Garcia started to throw the hook, and he was starting to find a home for the hook. And round 2 was kind of debatable a little bit. And I said in the live, I was like, I hope Robert Easter Jr. doesn't think he's going to win this fight strictly off of staying on the outside and throwing a jab. Because I'm like, it's going to take a lot more than that to beat Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That jab and that distance is just going to set the dinner table. But he still got to go on the inside and eat. You understand what I'm saying? And after that second round, I was like, Mikey Garcia is starting to find a home for that right hand. He's starting to find a home for it. Next round, boom, there goes a knockdown. And pretty much after that, Robert Easter Jr. was throwing the jab up and down, setting the dinner table up, but when it came time to eat, he didn't have what it takes to really eat. He couldn't hit Mikey Garcia with any kill shots. Couldn't get Mikey Garcia's respect. Didn't have enough snap and enough pop on them punches. And Mikey Garcia just started beating him to the punch. And Mikey Garcia, what he did in the Sergey Lipinets fight is the same exact thing that he did in the Robert Easter Jr. fight. All he threw was a jab and a straight right hand. That's it. The entire fight. Now, Mikey Garcia got different levels to him, but he does show that if you allow him to just throw a jab and a straight right hand and he can still get his offense off and stay defensively responsible for the entire fight, that's exactly what he's going to do. like Mikey Garcia is like that great quarterback that's not gonna force the ball down the field in football. You know, he's gonna take what the defense give him. If the defense give him the check down, he's gonna take the check down. You know, defense give him the, you know, the bomb, give him the deep ball, he's gonna take the deep ball. Mikey Garcia is exactly that way as a boxer. If Mikey Garcia got to dig into the toolbox and show you everything, he will. But you have to force him to do that. If you're not bringing enough to the table for Mikey Garcia to do anything outside of just a jab, straight right hand, he's just going to give you the jab and straight right hand all night long, and he's going to win the fight just off the jab and straight right hand. And that's exactly what he did. Now, Mikey Garcia power is probably something different because guys going into the fight, they're like, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And then when they get in that ring and they get hit by Mikey Garcia, it's something different. Like, it's something different. It changes guys' minds. And it's back to that old Mike Tyson saying everybody got a game plan till they get punched in the mouth. And Robert Easter Jr. had a game plan. Mikey Garcia punched him in the mouth. And he went into defense mode. And it seemed like probably around the 9th or the 10th round, I felt like Robert Easter Jr. was starting to mentally check out of the fight. And I don't mean in terms of quitting. I mean in terms of just going for the win, like going for the W. Seemed like he started to check out around like the 8th or 9th round. And again, I think Mikey's power is something different because the same thing happened with Broner. Broner felt that power. Like, Broner didn't feel the power in terms of he got caught with a crazy shot and he got hurt. But I guess he could just feel the thud in those punches. And Adrian Broner never opened up in that fight. But I think Adrian Broner never opened up because I think he was afraid he was going to get hurt by Mikey Garcia. He could feel that power. And I think the same thing happened with Robert Easter. I think it was an interview. It was an interview. I don't know who did the interview, but it was an interview where Robert Easter Jr. said he had him looking like Martin. Said he had him looking like Martin. Like, for the people that don't know, like the show Martin, was an episode where Martin was fighting a charity fight against Tommy Hitman Hearns, and he knocked Martin out of the ring, and then the next day he had like all these lumps and stuff on his face. Like, so that's what Robert Easter was talking about. But if you haven't seen that on the Martin episode, definitely YouTube. That is a funny ass episode. So I thought that was a funny comment by Robert Easter Jr. But Robert Easter Jr. took his loss like a man. No excuses. You know, just said he couldn't get his shots off, and you know, Mikey was a better fighter. And that's exactly what happened. You know, Mikey Garcia established that hook early to get around that jab. And he, you know, was patient and intelligent in closing the distance in terms of the size difference. And that was the beginning of the end for Robert Easter Jr. I definitely think that Robert Easter Jr. needs more time with Kevin Cunningham, because there were some good moments in the fight for Robert Easter Jr. It was just, Mikey Garcia is just on another level. He's just on another level at 135. And he really showed why he has the record that he has at the end of the day. Now, I would love for Mikey Garcia to stay at 135 and put in work at 135. I don't like the fact that Mikey Garcia is jumping up in weight classes and things like that. I wish he would just make his name, make his legacy at 135 pounds. Tank Davis is probably coming up to 135. I think that's a great fight for Mikey Garcia. Vasyl Lomachenko, that's a great fight. That's a legacy fight for Mikey Garcia. But I know he doesn't want to deal with Bob Arum, because Bob Arum is the reason why he had the 2-year layoff, because of the contract dispute. I mean, 135 is stacked. I mean, it's stacked at the end of the day. Ray Beltran, that's another fight that he can do. That's a unification fight. And Ray Beltran is fighting Jose Pedraza on August 25th. That's a solid fight. And I'm going to have tickets for that fight, too, that I'm going to give away. It's going to be video that I'm gonna do for a ticket giveaway. So how that's gonna work is I'm gonna do the video, and all I ask for is 3 things. Number 1, you gotta be a subscriber to the channel. Number 2, you gotta leave a comment in the comment section of that particular video. And if you win, all I ask is for you to pick whatever social media you like. Just shout me out that you got, you know, free tickets to the Ray Beltran Jose Pedraza fight, and tag me in it. That's all I ask for at the end of the day. So definitely be on the lookout for that video going forward. But Ray Beltran, that's a unification fight for Mikey Garcia. So there's a whole lot of fights available for Mikey Garcia at 135. Even if he had to get a title defense in and get that out of the way, like a mandatory or anything, like if he needed to get that out of the way, he can do that, so he can open himself up for a big time fight at 135 pounds. But we all know what Mikey Garcia is talking about doing. We all know who he's talking about fighting. I don't particularly agree with it, but I'm gonna save that for another video. But even though I disagree with what Mikey Garcia is trying to do, I can't knock the fact that he's trying to, like he said, make up for lost time, and he's trying to achieve boxing history at the end of the day. But like I said, I'm gonna get into that in another video. Robert Easter Jr. took his loss to Mikey Garcia with class, and G5 Jeff TV is also going to take his loss in this prediction with class. Big shout out to Mikey Garcia. He's doing great things. One of the top 5 boxers in the world right now in terms of pound for pound. Big shout out to Robert Bunny Easter as well, man. The future's bright for him, and he just got some things that he needs to work on and really fine tune his skills as a fighter. But I think he's going to be a force at 135, and I think there's some fights out there for him as well. There's some fights out there for him as well, but he just got to get back on the grind and you know, just fight as hard as he possibly can and stick with Kevin Cunningham. Stick with Kevin Cunningham. At the end of the day, he's going to end up being a better fighter and a better man, period, by staying with Kevin Cunningham. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.